Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin chart has rallied nicely from yesterday's low, which formed at around $100,350 or $400. So far throughout the day, all I have done, or we had to do, was, well, I've done more than that, but on this chart here, all we had to do was to adjust Fibonacci support based on a currently potentially still, well, based on a third wave rally, which might have topped actually now, right? Might have topped. It seems like some kind of an internal wave 4 pullback is unfolding. That's at least the current assumption. So I talked about this support area already in the last video. I think I just had to adjust it slightly higher since the last video. Support is between $103,268 and $104,373. That's Fibonacci support for a standard pullback in wave 4. Why is this important? Because ideally, we're going to see one more high. Will we get it today? We'll have to see. But I mean, the wave 4 doesn't need to be massive, given that the wave 2 was also quite small. A weekend wave 4 could be quite massive, so we'll have to see. Because on Saturday, I normally don't expect much action. So we'll see if we can get that fifth wave. Either way, I don't try to predict how long something is going to take. I mean, is it realistic we get that fifth wave today? Maybe, unless all the bulls are already enjoying their weekend. For me, what is important is that we're holding above the $103,268 level. Any break below that would be a first sign of failure, I can tell you that. I mean, this move up is definitely long enough to be meaningful. Yeah, it's just not clearly a 5-wave move up yet. I shared it with you in the last video. For me, it looks more like just a 3-wave pattern. So we might see another higher high, and then we could get 5 waves up. For now, this is a 3-wave move up. Fibonacci support is well defined here. So yeah, it's just about waiting to see what happens, waiting to see how the market reacts to support. Good news is the pullback is corrective in nature at the moment. Yeah, so it's slow and overlapping. So once we see a break above 105,400, which is the intraday high, I would assume a fifth wave is unfolding. And I'd actually like it to get into this region here between these two previous swing highs. Around 106K and 107K broadly. This would be ideal. Depends a little bit on where that fourth wave finds really a low, but what I can do, let's assume this third is finished. I mean, that's the current assumption, and then we can say, okay, maybe we reach in this fourth wave the 38.2 retracement. I mean, looking at fourth waves, normally the 38.2 retracement is the ideal pullback. Is the ideal target for a fourth wave. It's the 38.2 retracement, 103,761. So if we assume the price might get there, then the fifth wave target points towards 106,900. It's the golden ratio, 61.8 fib extension, So yeah, I mean, that is what we are tracking here. Fourth wave pullback might still be unfolding, so at least it gives you an orientation. If we break below 103,268, is all hope gone? Have we topped, and are we gonna head back into the blue zone? Probabilities would increase significantly, I would say, but I can never rule out. I can be wrong about this assessment of this being only 3 waves. You can, if you really want to, count it as 5 waves, but it would just look best with that one more high. So I would expect that top to form somewhere around 106 to 107K. Then, so that you're prepared afterwards, if the pullback is corrective in nature, then we should see rising prices and higher prices from there. So ideally we get a wave 1, a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow count is currently preferred. What could also be the case is that we are currently still in a B wave rally, which will lead to another low. So there will be a target area there, a pivot. If we break above that, it's more clearly yellow, but yellow is already preferred for now until the market proves something different. Many altcoins are also in a position to hopefully rally. So we'll track that going forward. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and X. Specifically here on X, we're building a community as well. So check out our X profile for additional updates as well. Some behind the scenes content about our charity. Lots of other stuff, updates and news and so on. So check it out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.